Hello, we are here at Super Pop TV once more, and we have one more independent artist, but this time it's an independent band from the USA, Chicago. So I'm talking about Eve Casino, and I'm talking to Sam. It's one representative this time. We need to have an interview with all of them, but I'm talking to Sam Skilnick. Is it correct, Sam?
Yes, we got it.
Great. So let us know where you are and who you are, and then we start from there.
yeah. So I am Sam. I'm the leader, I guess, the band leader, I guess, of Eve Casino. We're a band from Chicago, and I'm coming to you live from my recording studio in my basement right now. And
Oh, you are in your basement.
yeah.
Oh, studio. Oh, I want to see that. Just show me that. Come on. This
Okay.
is amazing.
Yeah, I mean it's not nothing too special, but yeah, we got some guitars over here.
I love
Um,
it.
yeah, I got two monitors, bunch of gear and stuff over here, and got like 50
Man,
microphones
this is
and
just a paradise because you
yeah.
have a studio at home, and for independent artists, it's amazing. And then you can also have all your recordings at home. Is it right?
Yeah, most of I'd say like 50% of the music we make comes out of this basement, you know. I get to I don't really have to spend much money when it comes to recording because it's all here at
That's
home, you know.
That's amazing. Also, that's what makes possible to have an independent artist today releasing songs and do all the structure behind the release of that song. Also, distribution on platforms online, and also the marketing campaign, and also the production, etc., etc. So when
Yeah.
you cut you can cut the costs of it, and you
Oh
have a
yeah.
lot more to invest on the band, and that's why your band is growing and growing, and I can see the results on Spotify, and also we have a new music video on YouTube, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So it's
And
before I hit the ground. Is it that's the music video, the last one?
yes, yeah. So before I hit the ground, that song is it's the lead single for our new album. The album's called "Here's the Thing," but before I hit the ground, that was the first song we came out with, and we shot the whole video. And yeah, I'm really proud of it. I love the song. It's a lot of
That's
fun.
great, man. I just loved it. 'Cause I was listening a little bit because, as I said, this interview is without any script. I don't know too much about the guests, and this is on purpose because then I can have genuine curiosity and ask questions that I want to know for real. So I want to
Absolutely.
start. Why the other band members are not here with us today?
Um, First off, over here in Chicago, it's like 8 a.m. right now, so it's a little early. And then secondly, I just kind of we've been doing a couple interviews and stuff, and I've been kind of letting certain members of the band, like our I let our drummer, he did an interview by himself the other day, and the guitarist. So I'm kind of letting everyone do their own interviews, and
Hey,
then I figured I kind of want to talk a little
everybody-
too. So
it's like everybody working for the project.
mhm. Yeah, and I feel sometimes when you have all four people in a room, they just kind of start talking over each other. So just to have good answers and a good conversation, I always feel it's better to have a smaller group, and then
Nice.
yeah,
So
we can
today
actually
we
get to the
have
good stuff.
Sun is unique just for us. Sun is all for us today, just for us. Right. So I will need to have an interview with the other members too,
Oh yeah,
separately. Right?
yeah. I mean, let's do three more interviews. I'm down.
Great. So I have a question about how it is because you told me that the music video was launched on YouTube for some time ago, some months ago, and you have new projects for now. You are preparing a new album. Is that right?
So we just came out with an album 2 months ago in November, and that came out. It's been going really good. We've been able to do interviews and have some people write some reviews for us and everything. And right now, we don't want to wait too long, so we're already kind of recording the next thing. So we have a whole bunch of new songs that we're recording right now. So we're trying to keep the ball rolling. Just really make sure that we keep the momentum with everything. Um, I've seen a lot of bands they release an album and then they wait 3 years, and I you kind of lose your steam if you do that. So I want to make sure that we just kind of stay busy. So yeah, new album just came out, but we're already working on the next thing.
Okay, so I want to start watching then this the last music video
Yeah,
that was released on YouTube. Is we can do that?
yeah, let's check it out.
Okay. Let me see here. This one.
I walked into the room. By then I was still far from blue. We had a little bit to think, but not before I stopped to drink. We played a game of bucks and sticks. There's things in life you should never miss. But something took me off my feet, and I thought of something so profound. Before I hit the ground, before I hit the ground, before I hit the ground, you will see me bleed. Don't test me. I woke up to the flashing lights. They sat me up and asked me if I'm fine. A man told me, listen up now. Better tell me what the hell just went down. And then I go, I felt it in the back of my head. Time stopped and then it all went black. All I heard was some terrible sounds. Before I hit the ground, before I hit the ground, before I hit the ground, you will see me bleed. Don't test me. See, I'd love to say that I'm fine, but I drive all of the wrong lines, far from where I should be, a spot where I can maybe just breathe. These days I just tend to blend in, and I'm getting so nervous about my own skin. After all, it's another new town. I can spin this thing back around. Before I hit the ground, before I hit the ground, before I hit the ground, you will see me bleed.
Wow, that's amazing. I just love this, man. Really, so really good.
Thank you. I
Can
haven't
I
watched that
define
in a
it?
long time, so
Can I define it as garage rock?
I'd say I just say that we're a rock band because every song just kind of sounds different. Like that one's
So
garage rock. Some of them are blues rock. You know,
you are mixing music genre then.
yeah, for sure.
That's amazing. That's good. And this is a good tactic because, with the streaming services, your band album is available for everyone around the world. So if you have each song with a unique style, you can reach different audience. This is really good. Very intelligent.
Yeah, you see, you get yeah. That's what we were going for too.
You are
Was
good.
like
You are good.
every song's got to have its own little vibe, feel for it. So yeah,
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 I
that's the
can
whole
see.
idea.
You are doing a great job because I can see on your Spotify that you got some results, and this is impressive. So, what I
Thank
would
you.
like to say is there any song you could just like recommend if a person is just discovering your band right now? Which
I
song?
would say the one that everyone likes. It was on our last CD, but everyone just likes it a lot. It's called Dead Man Walking. That seems to kind of be the favorite for everyone. Otherwise, I would say another song you could check out. It's called Hotter. It's the opening track on the new album that just came out a couple months ago.
Right.
Um,
So
yeah,
when you
so
talk
yeah,
about
those top two songs, Dead Man
when
Walking and Hotter.
when you talk about Spotify, we explore Spotify. I'm gonna follow you guys because this is really
Hey,
good.
thank you.
I like it. So, uh, tell me again the name you recommend to start exploring your portfolio.
I would say Dead Man Walking, and
This
then
was
yeah, Dead Man Walking, and then Hotter, that second one.
okay.
Those are two really good intros to
Okay,
us.
this title, "Dead Man Walking." I know it's like a zombie, but what is that about?
It's kind of just about a song, or it's about a the feeling of being what like lethargic and like you're doing nothing with your life. The chorus of the song it goes it's just I'm just a dead man walking down 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 down, and so it's kind of this loud arena rock anthem that's you're kind of supposed to be at your wits end, and you're just kind of you feel like you're a dead man walking, you're doing nothing with your life kind of thing. And
Right,
so we took that negative feeling and we were able to kind of make it into this really loud rock song. So yeah,
right. What about hotter? It's like
hotter.
I am hotter than the others. It's something like this.
It no, it's that one's I mean, truthfully, the song I don't know how censored or not we can be, so I'll put this in like PG, or, in a nice term, but hotter is kind of about taking psychedelic substances and watching a fire.
No, 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 no. Psychedelic
That's
substances like mushrooms or something.
yeah, yeah, kind of. It's about it's if you listen to the lyrics, it's really just describing. It's kind of like you're on mushrooms and you're sitting around a fire with your friends, just watching the fire and kind of losing your mind a little bit.
Okay,
So
just give me a trip. Let's say like that.
yeah, you're tripping.
Yeah. Okay, a trip, nice song, nice ambience, a fire, and that's it in the middle of the forest.
Yeah, 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 and it's kind of got that dark foresty vibe. Again, it's a very hard rock song, but I think we kind of got the
Right.
message across.
And there is something curious here. Abercrombie Zombie. What is that about?
That one, I guess that's one that so I could actually explain this a little bit. I should have said this earlier. So we just watched that music video for Before I Hit the Ground. That was I was singing that one. So I sing just roughly about half of our songs, and then we have another singer who has a totally different voice than me. And he sings, I would say, about the other half of our music. So those songs I just recommended, Dead Man Walking and Hotter, those are both by our other singer. His name's Ryan. I sing Before I Hit the Ground, and then that one you just asked about, that's Abercrombie Zombie. I sing that one as well. That one's kind of about, I guess I kind of wrote it. The lyrics are really wacky. They're not really about anything, but the whole idea of the song was I get a lot of people that they always like look at me and I always get this like weird compliment where everyone tells me I should be an Abercrombie model and
Oh, okay,
it
now I
but it
got you. Because you are good looking. That's why.
I understand it comes from a nice place and I'm not mad
No, man,
about
but
it, but
you are like a model. You are good looking, and
I've been doing it
you
for
should
so
you
long.
if you were working as an actor or model, etc. For media, your face is very symmetric, so you are
I
ready for that too.
appreciate it.
Not only because I work with this, so I'm saying in a technical way. But if you wanna, if you are free, we can get married if you want. I don't worry.
Okay, no, for sure. um,
No, but that song is about these compliments you receive.
kind so with that in mind, I've always gotten that compliment, and anyone that ever says that, I'm obviously like, oh, thank you. But to me, the idea, it's like, oh, I'm a Abercrombie zombie, so I was kind of just feeling like I was going through just the motions and just doing too many things with my
Oh,
life, and I was too busy. So to me, it was kind of a tongue in cheek joke at the Abercrombie compliment, where it was like, no,
right.
I'm an Abercrombie zombie. I'm burnt out. I'm not feeling that like I'm putting my priorities in the right spot. So if you listen to the lyrics, it's just a bunch of it sounds like a bunch of nonsense is going on because that's kind of the point of the song.
Okay,
It's there.
so you are joking with the fact that you can be good looking, but people are not seeing inside, and
Um,
sometimes inside we are like a monster, a zombie, in
yes,
comparison with the emotional state of mind, etc.
yes, exactly. Yeah, it's really like on the outside, yeah, sure, I look pretty, but on the inside, I'm a zombie. So
Okay, I'm gonna say you look horrible. You are too ugly. I'm gonna just finish this.
we're just gonna turn the camera off.
All right. So, what about family members? Are they supporting your career as a band member, a rock band member?
Yeah, my mom yeah, I'd say all of our parents are very supportive of it. I trying to think if there's any, for the so my parents are divorced, and they it took me forever to get anybody on my dad's side of the family to come see me. I don't know what the deal was, but we've been playing in this band for like 4 years now, and just a couple months ago, I finally got my uncle and my cousin to come out from that side. I don't know. It was just something for it was like 3 years where I'm like, why doesn't anyone on this side of the family ever want to see my band? But yeah, they finally came out and they had a
Come
good
on,
time, and
Dad. Come on, Dad. Come to see your son. I will be there. I will be there in your next performance.
dude,
I will be there
absolutely.
with a sign. With a sign. I'm your fan.
What we call a groupie. No, I'm kidding. I'm
Right.
kidding.
So, Oh, look, about this personal experience, you can write a song because there is a lot of young people that would relate to this kind of lyric. And when you put that anger sometimes in a rock song with this
Hmm.
kind of lyric talking about this personal experience, when you couldn't see your a support from one side of your family, obviously don't say names on the songs, but
Yeah.
you can record something. This is a good idea.
Well, and I think too, because truthfully, like what I was saying, how I was, it took that whole side of my family a while to see my band. Yeah, it was like disappointing, but I wasn't like mad at them or anything. But I think when writing songs, just taking that small feeling and then exaggerating it, you know, that's where
Of
when you're
course,
writing a
of
song, you
course.
can kind of
And
you can go into
could
la
be,
la land a little bit
yeah,
with it.
could be not only about your father's family, but about sometimes about a girlfriend that's not supporting you, or anything related to that feeling that you are doing something great and people that's close to you or should be close are not supporting. And when you put this kind of stuff on a lyric, and this is rock, you can express that anger, and people will relate to that.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
because I think we all have a little bit of
situations.
that going on in all of our lives where there's someone that we wish would care, but maybe isn't really showing that right now. And well, I think you're giving me an idea for a new song right now.
I am, and I will be there
Yeah.
when you release that. We need to have a new interview when you release the new song, obviously,
Yeah.
because it was just burning inside the Super Pop TV, and that's amazing. So it's a brainstorm about creativity in music.
No, yeah, I'll be writing you a little royalty check and everything for the new song. Yeah.
Amazing, amazing. You have my contact, so you can just
Yeah.
send the link. I will give my opinion. That's amazing. So another question about performance, because
Mhm.
there is the pandemic and post-pandemic, and people
Oh
started
yeah.
to be afraid of going to big venues, and they prefer small venues, etc. How it
Right.
work for the band? Are you performing? You have plans? You have agenda, etc.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, when the pandemic first hit, it messed us up. I mean, it messed up. The world stopped turning. That it was what a time. But as we've come out of the pandemic, especially over here in Chicago, you go some places and there's still some COVID restrictions. They might check for like vaccine cards and stuff, but it's pretty. I in my mind, pandemic's kind of over here. It's close to back to normal as I would think. But man, it took a while for us to kind of build that buzz again, and we're just kind of at the point that we feel like we were before the pandemic, because even when we came out of the pandemic, we would have shows and it would just you couldn't even have that many people go to your shows, or some of the people that wanted to come, they would message us, hey, sorry, my boyfriend just got sick, I can't leave the house, I don't want to spread this. So we're just kind of getting back to the point to where we feel like we can actually get a good crowd to show up to our shows again. And man, it just it's especially being an artist, the pandemic was so challenging because it made you had to get good at all the things that you weren't used to being good at, you know?
That's good when you say that, because you are in Chicago and I am in the UK, and part of this audience is from Brazil, for example. There is people
Okay.
from around the world that watch this kind of interview, and they can see that's not only in their country, it's not only here in the UK. Everyone had this challenge, and now we are actually rebuilding the music industry, optimizing, using what we have at the moment. And at the moment, what we have is opportunity for small venues. That's what I can
Mhm.
see. And even if you dream with being a stadium full of people, it's better if you start adapting to these moments and dream about being a pub and have small crowds, even if
Yeah,
you have to do many different performances during the week or during the month to achieve a bigger audience. But that's the best option because everyone, they are, the preference right now is small venues, so it's a good strategy to follow, in my
I
opinion.
think too. I think too. I mean, we're not that big of a band, so we're still playing the pubs and the music halls right now, anyways. So I
You are doing
agree that
right. You are doing right already.
yeah, I mean we're not selling out Wembley Stadium anytime soon. So for us, the small venues are we're like yeah,
Don't say
it's
that.
cool,
Don't say that. If you want to be there one day, don't say you are not going to do that. You have to
Hey,
say
I
you
just said
will.
not soon. We
Oh, not
will.
soon. All right. Okay. Fix that speech. Not soon. Great. So amazing. And what about plans for the new releases? About
So,
albums, etc. Are you preparing something?
yes. So I think what we're gonna do is oh man, I we actually got a lot of things going on. So I've actually been filming this documentary over the past year, and I'm going to continue to probably do it for another year or so. But every couple months, us in the like we're doing some interviews for the camera. I film a lot of our shows. Um, I just kind of I'm always trying to kind of film some stuff whenever we're doing
For a
things together.
documentary?
Yeah, because I want to put together a
Good, good. I
documentary
like
that
the idea. Amazing. Tell me more
yeah
about it.
yeah. So like we this past summer we were down in Florida. Um, we were hanging out on the beach for a while, and so we all did individual interviews on the beach and just talking about life. And then I'm gonna probably cut that into like I said, I film all of our shows, so it'll probably be some interview clips mixed with some live performances, and then I'm always kind of I'm filming on my phone or something whenever we're just doing things like this. This weekend we have a photo shoot, so I'll probably be on my phone, kind of filming some behind the scenes footage. So stuff like that will end up in the
That's why
documentary.
another strategy that's good because nowadays with the internet, especially the younger generation, they prefer something like that
Hmm.
than overproduced, too professional like cinema stuff. They prefer to watch something behind the scenes with a mobile phone, and then
Yeah,
it's more like genuine. What happened for real? No script, no stage.
yeah, no, and the it's just I agree with you too, where it's like everything is so overproduced nowadays, and especially with music, because I'm sure you could tell listening to our stuff, we've kind of got this older sound that we go for. We are influenced by a lot of like 1970s rock
It's
bands
like
and
a
stuff.
retro rock.
Yeah, yeah, I would say retro rock is like a great way to just kind of cover it all. But we that's kind of our thing is like we really try to like do things the old fashioned way. And regarding like so like I was saying, we I got this documentary. I'm gonna kind of keep filming this over the next year or so. And then hopefully when all is done, I'll have a good 2 or 3 years worth of footage to kind of throw together for a cool little doc. But aside from that, while we're filming that, we have about maybe 8 or 10 new songs already written, and we're in the process of recording them. I think we're not gonna do. I don't think we're gonna do an album again. I think we're gonna do a couple just single songs because
I have
I'd
a comment
rather.
about this, if
Yeah.
you if it's okay. So this is another good strategy because when you talk about streaming services, every time you release a new single, not an EP or not an album, you have a new opportunity to get on playlists. When you
Yes.
release an album, you just burn 5, 6, 10 songs at once, and after some time, this just gets cold and no
Yep.
playlist. When you have every month a new single, every month you have new
Hmm.
reasons to post things on social networks, and you have new reasons to post stories, reels, shorts on YouTube, and you can engage more with your audience and build an organic audience using that as a strategy, as a tool. And when you say, okay, but every month a new song, you can do every 2 months or every three
Yeah.
months. The
Hmm.
good strategy of every month one new song is good to get also on playlists from the editors from Spotify, for example. You
Yeah.
know,
See, yeah, because not a lot of people know that. But when you're putting your stuff on Spotify, they give you, out of every release that you upload to their platform, they allow you to pick one song that you can send straight to the Spotify playlist editors. So when I say release, though, a release can be a single song or it could be an album. So it actually makes more sense to release one song at a time, because then every single song you actually get to send to the editors. Whereas if you release a 10-song album, you only get to pick one of those songs that the Spotify editors get to listen to, when maybe they would have liked the other song, but you didn't send it to them. So, like you were saying, it's like you get more attention by doing like individual songs, as opposed to an EP or an album. I just think that's how the music industry's kind of changed.
yes,
Like, because it
exactly.
used to be you make a demo tape and you send that out. Now
I
it's you just make one song and you keep doing one song, two songs.
Yes,
So
exactly. Exactly. You are doing a great strategy, Sam. And I feel that
thank you.
with that quality of music, you can reach a wider audience worldwide, not only in the USA, but also in other countries, especially here in Europe. They are very open for rock bands from the USA, etc. I would like to make an offer here.
Yeah.
It's about pophits.co. If you can see on the right side of this screen, it's a platform for music distribution worldwide. And this on this platform, you have the option to distribute your music to 150 music stores, okay, around the world. Also, the platform will put your songs on the services of social networks, for example, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, uh, YouTube, and the users can use that song on stories, reels, shorts, and this helps to build an organic audience too. We can offer your band, if you want, free services. Okay, we are offering this kind of services for bands and artists, independent artists that we see, we identify that have a good level of talent. And in this case, Eve Casino, this band is amazing. We just loved it. So if you want to work with us, just contact us through this email, info@pophits.co.
Okay,
Uh,
for sure.
website.
Yeah, I would love to hear more about this after this interview. Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you.
The website is pophits.co. We also publish articles about the artists that work with us. All right.
Okay.
Great. So, one more question. What
Yeah.
about music videos? Do you have any plan to release new music videos on YouTube? Because the last
Um.
we were watching was nice and was produced by the band, right? Was an independent
y-
production.
Yeah, that was filmed with a massive budget of about $100. The
You are a genius. How could you do that? Because that's really good.
Yeah, I mean, I have some friends that I guess let me backtrack. So I work a couple jobs out here. My day job, I work at a recording studio, and then I have a side job that I work where I work at a video studio. And so I asked my friends from the video studio to come film our concert. And then if you watch that music video, there's a lot of first person footage. It's like you kind of see somebody, it's like from the perspective of the person. Um, for that camera, I bought a police body cam and I just put it on one of our friends who I know he usually gets pretty drunk when he comes to our shows. So I just put the body cam right on him and I said, "Have a great night." And I just pressed record with the body camera. And once I had all that footage, I was able to kind of cut it all together. I'd say with a new music video, probably going to be one of these new songs, if anything. So I'd say, yeah, that's like
What
for
about
sure.
here's the thing?
I could see us maybe doing a music video. I have this one idea for we have a song that's called it's called "Summertime Dreaming." It's the last song on the new album, and obviously the song's about summertime. Right now, it is freezing cold in Chicago. There's snow on the ground. It's incredibly cold out, and I wanted to do a music video of us standing outside in swimming trunks
Oh,
in the
okay,
middle of the
that's
snow,
interesting.
singing the song "Summertime Dreamin'." I thought that would be a funny thing. It's we're freezing cold, it's snowing out, but we're talking about summertime.
Right. Can you
Um,
listen to that song then? The last song of the album. Here's the thing.
yeah, it's the closing track off of that
Right.
album.
I have people asking, how old are you?
I am 26. Yeah,
26 guys, and he's not single. Okay, so let's
I
go to
am
the next.
actually.
Oh, he's single.
Please,
Okay,
please.
for those interested, just go to his social networks. Let me know the social networks where they can find you. The band
Me,
social networks, okay? Not your
yeah,
personal one.
I was gonna say so. Yeah, Instagram. Find us at Eve_casino. You can find us on Facebook. Facebook is probably where we're the most active on Facebook. So that's Eve Casino Band on Facebook. I'm sure if you just type in Eve Casino, it'll come up. And yeah, you can find us on Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, Amazon, all that stuff. Um, yeah, and we have merchandise online as well. If you go to our any of our social network platforms, you'll if you find our website link, it's on every one of those. Um, First thing that'll come up, you'll see a merch store. So if you want to buy a T-shirt or a poster or something like that, it's all available as well. And yeah, I
Amazing.
think that covers all of our profiles and everything.
Amazing. Girls, just start sending his contacts, his texts, and then you are going to have contact with the band and probably some.
Yeah,
If
yeah, you'll
if,
likely talk to me if you
if
reach
the
out. So
pictures are nice, because they have to send pictures as well, not only text.
you said that. I did not.
Don't get blind. Don't get blind. Right. So before listening to the other song, I want to ask you why this name, Even Casino.
So Eve Casino. If there's any movie fans out there, you might know there's a movie. It came out in the late '90s. It's called Leaving Las Vegas, and the movie it has Nicolas Cage in it, and he it's a really good movie. He won a bunch of awards for the movie, but it's this movie where it's this guy and he just gives up on his life and he goes to Las Vegas and he decides to drink and gamble all of his money away until he dies. And it's a funny movie, it's a sad movie, there's a lot to unpack when you're watching it, but he I watched that movie one night and I was just really moved by the movie and I started playing something on the piano, and it was just this kind of pretty country bluegrass sounding song, and I called the song Eve Casino. And then as time went on, I realized I don't really make country music, I don't make bluegrass music, so I kind of wasted that name of a cool song on something that I'll never end up making this song and anything real. So we had already been playing under. We had a different name at the time. We were called The Influence, which was an awful name, and we decided we wanted to change our name. And
No,
I said,
no.
"Hey,
And influence is all we talk about. The influencers on internet, for example.
yeah, see, but that was like not what we were going. We were thinking like the influence, like under the influence, like we were kind of be
Oh,
at the time
okay.
we were like a stoner band, so that was what we were. It was just this whole thing. Nobody seemed to like the name, so we decided to change it. And I said, hey, I have this song I called Eve Casino, but I'm never gonna make this into a real song. So what do you guys think? And they all loved the name, and it's stuck with it ever since. And yeah, yeah,
And
I
sounds
think it's an
good.
all right name.
Sounds good in my ears when you say even casino. You don't forget about this, It's something that kind of pronounce that we just memorize fast. And that's
Yeah,
good for marketing as well. And good that you could find on social networks, all social networks with the same name. The
right.
maximum with an underline difference or a dot or, it's a really good name. Um, also, thank God, it's not Abercom Zombie.
Yeah,
Abercom
yeah.
Zombie.
It's kind of a mouthful. Yeah,
You can have that name when you are solo.
yeah. No, yeah. I'll be on the
Would be
Abercrombie
interesting.
Zombie tour.
Yeah, because this is also good for marketing. Abercrombie Zombie. It's good for
Yeah,
marketing. Okay, so let's go to your Spotify. Then we are
yeah.
going to
I
listen.
was gonna say that "Summertime Dreamin'" song. It is kind of a longer one. If we wanted to maybe do like a shorter one, we
But
could
that's
play.
the album. Here's the thing.
Yep, yeah, brand new, brand new. Yeah, all independently released. I would say we could maybe do like $50 Billy. That's probably a good one to for new fans to listen to.
it's a goddamn shame. That wall is a cobweb he'll never throw down. He'll have that same 15 next time he's in town. It's true. 50 bucks really needs just one thing, and it's something. It's something from you. Billy knew what was just happening in town. He knew what was just about to go down. His body aches, his mind is sore. Pretty sure that 50 was just a ground score. It's true. $50 really means just one thing, and it's something. It's something from you.
All right. So this one is more like blues.
Yeah, yeah,
I
for sure.
love it, man. Wow, that's really good stuff. I like
Yeah,
it.
like we were saying, man, every song we kind of treat it. Every song's a little different. One song sounds a little 90s. One song might sound a little 50s or 60s kind of thing. So, yeah, yeah, I dig that one. I like that one a lot.
Right. So, do you have any message for those starting their careers and also for fans, etc.?
Um, I'd say for anyone starting your career, um, just you got to be willing to put yourself out there. Don't be afraid to fail. And I got a few pieces of advice actually. I would say don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to make yourself look like an ass because you got to do it at some point so you can figure out how not to. And then thirdly, don't sit on your material for too long. If you got something that you think is cool, get it out there, figure it out later. The most harmful thing you can do is have something that you like and you wait 3 years, 4 years sitting on it trying to make it sound perfect. Some songs you got to just say, this is great. Let's put it out there. Let's go on to the next thing. Well, if you think you could have done something better, get it on the next one. So yeah, just
Amazing.
objects in motion tend to stay in motion. So that would be my advice.
Amazing. And I agree with you. And also agree that you don't have to expect like a producer to find you and start investing on your career. You build your career by yourself. And
Yeah.
that's why we bring pophits.co. This platform is giving the opportunity for people to build their careers by themselves and start from there and keep improving. Every new release, it's a new opportunity to improve and learn a little bit more. So, what about a message for your fans, for those that will become your fans since this
I
interview?
would I would say stay tuned. I have so much more music that I just can't wait for us to share with you guys. If you liked either of those two songs that you heard, whether you liked the '90s garage rock thing or you like the blues thing, we got a lot more of both of those directions coming. Um, yeah, stay tuned. I mean, we're really putting the pedal to the metal on this, and I'd love for us to kind of get more out there into the world with playing shows. So who knows? This summer we're starting to play some festivals. So I don't know. Maybe in the more near future than we may think. Maybe we'll get across seas or into a different country. So,
And
but
now,
yeah, thank you for listening. Anybody that checks us out, we appreciate you. Reach out. Um, you know, shoot us a message. We'll send you some special merch, something like that. So always some
amazing.
fun.
Amazing. And now I have to do my part on that too. I need to invite everyone to go to Spotify, Eve Casino, YouTube, Eve Casino, Facebook, Eve Casino Band, and Instagram, even underline casino. Just show some love, guys. Follow the band and also go to Spotify. Listen to all those songs because they have many, many albums, EP, etc. You have an EP, right? Or just albums and singles?
No, yeah, we got an EP and an album. So it's a
Okay.
five song EP and then an 8 song album. We got a couple singles and yeah, check out our YouTube too. We have a ton of really professionally shot live videos
Oh,
that we're
live
gonna.
performance.
Oh, we have so many live videos that we put up, and we cover a lot of famous songs too, and we put some of those videos up there. So yeah,
Amazing.
definitely check in with our YouTube as well. A lot of cool stuff going up there.
Okay, so and you are just one of the members of the band, Sam
Yeah.
Skillnet.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, and also he's single, so contact the band because he's single. Come on, guys,
Yeah.
guys.
You know, just the key to my heart is buying my band's CD. So keep that in mind. Like,
Oh, so follow the band, buy the CD, buy some merch, and also contact Sam Skillnet because
yeah,
he's single.
yeah, you'll have me won over. So
Good. So thank you very much, Sam. And next time you have new release, new projects, just come to us again. Let's have a new interview. I just loved this time with you. I have to say something. Without artists like you and the band, we cannot do Super Pop TV. You know, we need artists to release new songs every month. We need good artists to have those this interview and also motivate others to start their careers too. All right.
I appreciate it, man. People like you that are putting out real good press and genuine interviews. I mean, I can't thank you enough for asking me to come on. And yeah, next time we got some new stuff, I'll send it your way, and then maybe we can do a little like acoustic performance for you, something like
Amazing. I
that.
would
So
love that. Come on, man. We can have exactly a performance live. That would be amazing.
no, no,
And
I actually I knew that, but to me, like I said, it's like 8 a.m. and I was trying to figure out, all right, like how do we get all 4 members here at 8 a.m. and then we do an acoustic performance. Like it was one of those
that
where
is
I was just like, let's do the interview and then maybe next time we'll figure something out. So, but
right.
yeah, next time I hope I can come back and bring more friends with me. So
Yeah. For me, it was 2:30 p.m. You know,
oh, so it's pretty it's
evening.
like
So afternoon actually, and so I can do a little bit later. So you can be with the members later too. Lunchtime. Good.
right, for sure.
Let's do it then next time and see you next time. I will count on you guys.
Awesome. Sounds good.
See you.
Thank
Bye.
you so much.
Thank you. Bye.